YouTube, what's good? I know I ain't been up here, I think it's like 3 weeks. I ain't made a video in like 3 weeks. So, I'm here on 65 North, headed towards Chicago. I'm not going to Chicago, but headed up that way. So, before we get it in, ladies and gentlemen, I know you could be anywhere else on YouTube, but the fact that you clicked on my channel, I greatly appreciate it. Alright, so what's been going on? Out here running these lows, but I figured I'd jump up here today, give you a rundown of my week so far, and give you an update of my almost 2 years of having a CDL and almost 2 years of experience. Alright, so what's been going on this week? I didn't leave the crib until Tuesday. They got this load going from Williamsburg to Russellville. It's aluminum. Goes to aluminum place in Russellville, Kentucky. I always see it because it's pretty much there every week. The only reason that I've never taken it before this week is because it's heavy. And I know the route. The route that it takes me is going up 64 and then coming down to Kentucky through 81. So it's pretty much it's mountains. And I just don't feel like taking 40,000 pounds up 64 because you got that long stretch where it's a nice little, I don't know, 4%. Well, going up towards 81, it's an upgrade. I mean, it's a downgrade, but going up, I just didn't want to deal with it. And the fuel costs associated with that load. So I said, you know what? I'm willing to do anything once. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, I got to get the camera jumping all over the place. I said I'm gonna go ahead and take this load and go ahead and run it. You know what I'm saying? It's especially before the weather starts getting bad. So yeah, I get up there. I pre-plan my loads. Have picked out where I want to stop, how long it's going to take me, try to factor everything, all that stuff in. So, they load you pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? It's not bad. First of all, it's hard to find a place. I know the area because I always pick up from the Walmart DC up in Williamsburg. So, I've been up through there a couple of times, but trying to find the place. I passed it the first time because the address that gives you is the address of the main street, and it sits off the main street. It doesn't really sit on the main street that they give you address to. So I find it, I get loaded, I'm headed out a little later than I wanted to, but I was like, you know what, I can still go ahead and, do my thing. So I'm on my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm headed up 64, about to get into Richmond, and next thing you know, I start getting all these messages coming over the damn tablet. I'm like, what the hell? Manager, DM, you talking about, hey, did you already pick up in Williamsburg? Yes, I did. I already did that. He was like, oh, well, I need you to, confirm, I think, my trailer number. So I confirmed my trailer number. And then he was like, yeah, well, give me a call. So, gave him a call. He asked me a couple of questions, and then he was like, hey, yeah, I need to pass you over to safety. They got to, they need to talk to you. So I'm thinking in my head, why does safety need to talk to me? I ain't got no tickets. I ain't hit nothing. Ain't nothing to hit me. So what's going on? So he plugs me over to safety. Safety is like, yeah, we got you, you got a random today. We need you to stop, and go take this random drug test. Damn. I was like, it's gonna make me late on my load, right? You know what I'm saying? This drug test. Well, yeah, if you get up there, they usually pretty quick. It's Concentra. They usually get you in and out. You know what I'm saying? In and out. All right. You want us to give you the address? No, how you gonna give me the address? Why don't you just send it to me? You know what I'm saying? I can't write it down. I'm driving. All right. So they send me the address. I pull over into a rest area to get the address, plug it into my GPS. All right. Bet. So the place is in Glen Allen, which is basically just right outside. It's not even outside of Richmond. It's like next, you know what I'm saying, next to Richmond. So I get there, I don't know, I get there about 12 something or something like that. So, but the problem is, I don't have to use the bathroom, right? I ain't got to use the bathroom. So, check in, I'm sucking down water and everything, and all that. And there's mad people in there. So, I ain't gonna drag this story out too long. Just suffice to say, I get through the drug test, I leave out, but the problem is that I think I've mentioned on previous videos, I am a daytime driver pretty much. I don't drive at night unless I really, really have to. I don't like driving at night. It's just not my thing. Alright? So, but I'm not even you know what I'm saying, my stop is like 680 something miles, and I'm only like 40 miles in, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even a good hour, 2 hours into my ride. So this is gonna put a damper on my time, my clock, everything, just do my whole thing off. So as I'm getting ready to leave now, do the drug test, you know what I'm saying? Now I gotta figure out where I want to stop at. So the first stop that I picked out was if I come off at 64 and hit 81 and go about, I think it's like maybe 20 miles or something like that. It's a Petro and it has like a whole bunch of spots. It's pretty huge, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, that's only like 2 hours, you know what I'm saying, like 2 hours away. And I'm like, man, if I do that, then I have the next day, I have a 9.5 hour ride to my drop off in Russellville, Kentucky. Yeah, I can do that, but that's not really what I want to do. So I put it in the GPS, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put it in the GPS, and then the other spot, I picked out a Petro that was probably like 120 miles beyond that Petro. So, it was 2 more hours. So I put both of them in my GPS. You know what I'm saying? If I felt like stopping when I got to the first one, I would stop. If I felt like I can go ahead and go on, then I'm gonna go ahead and go on. So, you know what I'm saying? I get to the first one, I was like, you know what? I don't feel like doing that long ride tomorrow, so I'm gonna keep it pushing. So I keep it pushing. It gets dark, and then it starts to rain. I really do not like driving in the dark, in the rain. But, you know what I'm saying, I made it to my other stop. You know what I'm saying, it was about 8:30 at night. Pulled in, found a relatively easy parking space. That time of night, it's a lot of trucks pulling in. It's like poachers around there, everybody looking for a spot. So luckily, I was able to find a pretty easy spot to pull into. You know what I'm saying? Bet. Now, I ain't got to get up as early in the morning and try to make this long trip. Now, granted, I still got 7.5 hours to do, but I will take 7.5 over 9.5 hours any day, especially when I know I'm not leaving until about 6:37 in the morning. So I get up about 6. I don't leave it till 7. I make it to, you know what I'm saying, had already told my DM the other day, well, I texted first thing that morning, hey, look, I'm gonna be late. My drop-off time, my appointment time for this live unload was 1 o'clock. Like, look, not gonna get there because of this random drug test. Cost me some hours. He was like, all right, he'll be back fine. They'll just work you in when you get there back. So he asked me what time I was gonna get there. I said between 3 and 3:30. And sure enough, I'm pulling up. It's about 3:15. So I get there. Now I'm on clock again, because now, I got my other load, which is about 3 hours away from there. But, I want to get some time, I want to get some dry time under my belt. So get there, get unloaded, and now I got 2 hours and 50 minutes of my clock left. But where I'm going to stop is 2 hours away, so I'm good. So I say all that, I tell that whole story to say this, man. You gotta manage your clock out here, man. You gotta manage your clock, because it only takes one thing to throw off your clock. And if you don't manage your clock right, it can throw off your whole week. Especially when you're doing live loads and unloads. You don't know how long those live unloads and loads is going to take. Fortunately, so far, I haven't had one over an hour and a half, so that's very good, very good. So, so that's been my week. Like, I'm on my way to my second load now, which, like I say, that's a live unload. It drops off at 9 o'clock tomorrow. And then my pickup is also a pickup for tomorrow at 1 o'clock. But I'm hoping that I can get there earlier, because if I plan on getting into my unload early. Everywhere I go, I want to be early. I'm not gonna get there at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get there about an hour early. See if they can unload me, and then skip on down an hour away to my pickup time that's going back to Virginia. So that's how my week is going. Oh man, the weather been today is like the first day that it's really been sunny. Yesterday it was on and off rain. It was windy. I'm glad I'm heavy. It's windy now. I'm glad I'm heavy. Right now I'm rolling like 38,000 pounds. Yesterday it was 37,000 pounds. So that's good for these days when the wind is up above 15. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday it was a period where the wind was like 20 and gusts of 30. So good to be heavy. But my load going back home is only 18,000 pounds. So I'm hoping I don't have that much wind. But anyway, I wanted to also just touch on, it's about to be, not real soon, but in late December, I will have had my CDL for 2 years. And it's been a good 2 years. It's been a fast 2 years, and I think another thing I wanted to touch on was, anytime you start a new company, it takes a while to get used to. And I really, as of now, I feel like I'm really starting to hit my comfort zone with USA. So that's good. I'm more comfortable with the load board. I'm starting to get and pick better loads, which of course leads to more money. Starting to manage my fuel situations better. So overall now I've been with USA since April, May, June, July, August, September. So it's taken 5 months for me just now to get comfortable to the point where I pick my loads and I'm really comfortable with what I'm doing. So yeah. Alright, but I will catch y'all the next time. And I promise I won't go 3 weeks without making another video. So, hope you guys have a good weekend. And all y'all drivers out there, definitely stay safe. Alright.